Hi guys, Robo46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 19 on the Xbox One X. We are at round 17, Phillip Island. We can win the championship here. We failed to do that at Motegi after having an absolute mare of a round and having 2 crashes. But yeah, all we got to do here is basically beat Dovizioso or finish directly behind him and leave Phillip Island with more than a 50-point lead. So the bike has been working well in free practice, so I'm hoping we can get a good qualifying. That is important. We need a good qualifying result, and then hopefully we can have a good race as well. Just need to get past Petrucci. He's probably going to get in the way. Just go around the outside of him. Didn't lose much time at all really doing that, so that's fine. But yeah, this is, you know, potentially going to be our championship winning race if all goes to plan. But as we saw at Motegi, you know, things can happen. Things happened twice at Motegi, so we should have wrapped it up really there, but unfortunately it just did not work out. So I'm hoping here, I'm a lot more comfortable at Phillip Island. I much prefer this track to Motegi. Phillip Island is an awesome track, so yeah, I seem to go well here usually, so I'm hoping we can, you know, continue that run of good races around here. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to see how Dovi qualifies as well. But yeah, through the final corner and run to the line. What's it going to be? 26.1. Is that going to be enough?
Let's have a look at the times after
just
the
pole position from Alex Rins in second, Rossi in third, Dovizioso in fifth, Miller in sixth.
For live coverage of MotoGP. Of their favourite riders for today's
MotoGP race. It is time to get ready for the race. So 28-degree track temperature, that's quite low. Soft front and a medium rear, I think. Let's see what everyone else has gone for. Rins has gone for medium front, soft rear. Rossi's gone for the same as me, so has Marquez. That's interesting for Rins. I'm expecting Rins to have a good start and possibly get into the lead straight away. And yeah, we'll have to wait and see if he tries to use that soft rear tyre to his advantage at the beginning of the race and try and pull away. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. Here we go, round 17. 2 races to go after this. Sepang and Valencia. Of course, there just will be one MotoGP video a day now. We will get the actual pro career wrapped up on Tuesday. So Rins is inevitably in the lead. I had a funny feeling that was going to happen because as you saw, he's got a soft rear tyre in. But how is that going to fare during the actual race as I try and get up the inside? Oh, not quite. Dovizioso's already up for third, which is not good for me. But he's got a medium front, medium rear. Can we get in front of Rins? Not quite yet. Yeah, we have to keep an eye on Dovizioso. I can finish directly behind him, that's fine. But ideally, I would like to win the championship by winning the race. Or at least being on the podium. But in an ideal world, I'd like to win the race. But if not, the podium will suffice. And yeah, then we got 2 more races to go. As I've already said, Sepang and Valencia. And then we're done with not just pro career, but we will be done with MotoGP 19 altogether. All I've got to do left is just record a few bits for when I do a comparison to MotoGP 20 when that comes out on Thursday. But yeah, we're looking good. We are looking very good at getting this all wrapped up. It's been a hectic couple of weeks just trying to obviously get everything recorded and doing 2 videos a day and just trying to, nearly into the back of Rinza. Just trying to obviously get everything kind of timing wise as it should be. and get this obviously finished before MotoGP 20 comes out. But managed to do it, and we are well and truly on course for doing that. So yeah, Tuesday will be the last MotoGP 19 video, and then we've just got to wait 2 days for after that for MotoGP 20, and then we can start managerial career on that. Obviously I'll do the usual thing of you know, first play and first impressions. So at the moment Rins is still leading, I'm still in second. We've got a bit of a gap over third place, but Rins is just starting to eke out a little lead. Ooh, what the hell? How the hell did I stay on there? I tell you what, that is definitely a massive warning. Rins has already got a 1.2 second lead. That was as close to a crash as you're going to get on the game without actually crashing. That was... how the hell I didn't crash, I don't know. That was bad. Might have to look at the replay afterwards to have another look at that, but that almost completely went fully sideways. Rins really is getting away. We're only on lap 3, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything at the moment. What I'm hoping, yeah, 1.6, the gap is going up. What I'm hoping is that maybe his tyres should kind of not last the whole race distance, his soft rear tyre. So maybe towards the end of the race we'll start catching him, but I'll have to wait and see. Depends how our tyres fare as well in comparison. Rossi's still third, 0.8 behind. Yeah, Rins is well and truly gone. There's not a lot I can do about Rins at the moment. He's off in the distance. 1:26.3 and a 1:27.6 for me. He was over 1.3 seconds quicker than me on that lap. Rins is checking out. Thing is, if he builds up a big enough lead, even if his tyres do go off, we still won't be able to close the gap down quick enough. And it's only a short lap around here as well. So Dovizioso is in third still. He's 0.7 behind as we go into Honda hairpin. The thing I'm worried about is the guys behind catching, and then, like, especially into Honda hairpin, just like T-boning me and taking me out. And that would be an absolute disaster, because sometimes the AI do run in there a little bit too hot. Dovizioso's 0.3 behind. This is not looking very good at the moment. We are not in a good situation. I mean, if it finishes as it is, then we will still win the championship, but I am very concerned at how close they are getting to me and how quickly they're closing me down. Rins is just a speck in the distance. He is well and truly gone. Maybe I should have gone for the soft rear tyre. 27.4. If Rins is still in the 26s, then I'm definitely going to be in trouble for trying to catch him. So we've got a little gap over Dovi and Rossi at the moment. .8, so the gap's gone back up to 0.8. Oh, too hot into Honda hairpin. A little bit wide, or very wide actually. Rossi back up to third, thank you. That will help me out for sure. .7 second lead Rins has got. He's just completely pulling away. There's nothing I can do. All I can try and do is stay on the pace I'm on and just try and pull away from Rossi and Dovizioso. Might end up being quite a lonely race, but I'd rather that than fighting with them and potentially me ended up crashing again like at Motegi. So I'll try and keep my nose dry and hopefully we'll be fine. 26.8 from me, that's a much better lap time, but 4 seconds to Rins. Despite me putting in a personal best lap, Rins has still pulled away. We're on lap 6 and he's got a nice big lead now. 3.8, it's come down a little bit in sector 1. 1.2 back to Rossi. Into Honda hairpin. Yeah, that was fine. Keep an eye on the gaps in case. I would imagine if Rin's tyres are going to start going off, it's still 3.8. Yeah, if his tyres are going to start going off, it's going to be within the next 2 or 3 laps. That's what I'm expecting, but I mean, my tyres aren't feeling great. Front tyre's feeling alright, rear tyre not feeling too great. So yeah, I don't know what is going to happen here. All I do know is that we are still pulling away from Rossi and Dovizioso, which is good for the championship because it means, you know, if we finish in second behind Rins, then yeah, we will be champions. 4.1 to Rins at the moment, so I think Rins has got this. He's gone. Well and truly gone. Like I said, where it's a short lap around here, even if his tyres do start going off, then I don't think I'm going to have enough time to close him down now anyway. I'm just going to try not to make any stupid mistakes and not put myself in any kind of risk where I'm potentially going to crash. That is not what I want to happen. 4 seconds to Rins, 1.8 back to Rossi. So we're slowly but surely pulling away from Rossi and Dovi. And yeah, looks like we might be doing the rest of this race by ourselves. Gap is still 4 seconds, so sectors 2 and 3 we're pretty much on par with Rins, but sectors 1 and 4, especially coming out the final corner, obviously he's got the soft rear end, so he's obviously getting a little bit more grip, but he's definitely pulling away over the line. 4.4, so he's made up 0.4 of a second just in the last sector. Oh, how many warnings am I going to have in this race? How many times am I going to go onto the curb and slide the rear out? That one coming out of, yeah, that's lost us a bit of time as well, 4.7 now. So the gap is still going up and we're on lap 8. But yeah, that massive moment we had coming out of the final corner on the second lap, I still don't know how I didn't crash, but we will look at a replay of that after we're done. Gap to Rossi is still 1.8, but it's 4.8 to Rins. Okay, well, I would have liked to have won this race if we're going to win the championship, but there's not a lot I can do at the moment. I've messed that corner up, that's going to lose me some time. Okie dokie, so at the final corner on to lap number 9. Can barely even see Rins, he's well and truly gone. 5.3 seconds is his lead. Wow. He's still pulling away and we're on lap 9. Oh, almost done it again. I would have thought that he would have started coming back towards me by now, but oh, massive moment. that doesn't appear to be happening. 5.6 seconds. Okay. We'll see what happens over the next lap or two. That gap starts coming down. I still think that gap's going to be too big anyway. I mean, my rear tyre is definitely losing grip, so I dread to think what Rins's rear tyre is starting to feel like if my medium is going off. His can't be faring much better at all. In fact, it should be doing worse. 5.4. I tell you what, that's come down 0.3 of a second in that sector. It was 5.7. See what it is over the line. But maybe this is the time where we start going quicker. 5.5, so it's still a big gap. We're on lap 10. Gonna just see if I can push just a little bit more. 5.3, it's come down 0.2 of a second in sector 1. So 5.5 over the line. We'll see what it is over. Oh, that's too hot into there. That was a bit dodgy. Clicking it down the first gear. Go wide, get very late apex. Not. 5.3 still. Nah, it's not really doing much, is it? I need it to be coming down in every sector, and that's not happening at the moment. 5.3 still. Okay. We haven't got many laps to go, and considering the length of the track, we haven't got much time to go. Rins has crossed the line, he's starting lap 11. Okay, 5.3. So we made up 0.2 of a second on that lap, which, obviously if we're making up 0.2 a lap, yeah, we're definitely not going to catch him. I'm kind of just wishful thinking now. Oh, again, bit of a rear end moment. So 5 seconds. We do take a big chunk out of him in sector 1. That's another 0.3. See what the next split says. 4.7. Okay. I think this might be it. This might be the time to push and give as much as I got. Oh, come on. Behave yourself. 4.5. The gap is coming down. I don't want to get too excited because we haven't got long left. But it is coming down. My rear tyre is really having problems, so I dread to think what Rin's rear tyre is doing. Okay, 4.5 seconds over the line. We're keeping an eye on it sector by sector, but we took a big chunk out of him on that lap. We're on lap 12 now. Sector 1, 4.2, another 0.3. I've got to try, I just got to try, even though that's way too wide into there. I know I'm risking a hell of a lot because well, if I do crash, yeah, Dovizioso's coming through, but 4 seconds now. Yeah, still a bit of a risk, but I just I would like to win the championship by winning the race, especially around here at Phillip Island. 3.5 seconds. Oh, it's on. It is on. Have we got enough time? We got 3 laps to go and 3.5 seconds to make up, which means I've got to go over a second a lap quicker to catch Rins. Traction control up to 3. 3.4. Right. Let's do this. Let's see what we can do. I've got a funny feeling we're going to run out of time, but I'm not going to give up. I'm going to continue pushing. My tyres are pretty knackered at the moment. But yeah, with Rins on a soft rear, 3.2, that's not come down as much as I thought it would. Thought we'd be taking a little bit more out of him by now. But yeah, I can see him there. He's visibly closer. I'm coming for your Rins, and I'm coming for the championship. 2.8. Okie dokie. Maybe Rins did choose the wrong tyre. I did question earlier on in the race whether I'd chosen the wrong tyre and should have gone for the soft rear. 2.4. I mean, let's face it, I don't think Rins is going to get any lower than second if I do catch him. So take me out of the race and the AI who chose the soft rear tyre would win against the other AIs, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. 2.2. It's going to be close. It's going to be very close come the end, but I just think he's just got enough. He is getting closer though, but I think I need literally one more lap than I've got left. I'm in the penultimate lap and I think I need about 3 laps now. 1.9. I don't know. I don't know if we can get within maybe a second by the end of this lap. Then, you know, it might be doable, but I mean, our tyres are going off lap by lap even more now. But so are his. His are going to be even in worse condition. 1.4. Can I take 0.4 out of him by the end of this lap? If the answer is yes, then yeah, we've literally got the final lap to try and do it. One second. Exactly 1 second. Might be less than that when we go over the line. Are we actually going to do this? If I do, then I will be completely gobsmacked and really surprise myself. Right, final lap time. The gap is 0.6. We're going to do this. We are going to do this. We're almost right with him. Alex Rins. Wrong rear tyre for you, mate. 0.3. We don't need the split anymore. In fact, we're going for the lead now. Up the inside into Honda hairpin. Much later on the brakes. And we got the bike stopped. That's it. That is it. On the final lap, we have caught and passed Alex Rins, who had over a 5.5 second lead. And we managed to catch him and put 0.6 into him. Wow. I've actually impressed myself. I honestly didn't think I was going to be able to do that. That gap just seemed way too big when it was over 5.5 seconds. And 1.1 second lead now. I couldn't have left it any later. Final lap. That is it. We have won at Phillip Island not only the race, but we've now won the championship in Pro Career Mode in the MotoGP category.
While the riders enjoy
What a result.
fans on their victory lap,
And there's the achievement. World Champion Pro. Ooh, that was... didn't even have the fastest lap, actually. I had like the 4th fastest lap of that race, so we just obviously managed our tyres a bit better. We're a lot better than Alex Rins, but he's obviously on the softer, but we've done it. What a result. 78-point lead over Dovizioso. There's only 50 points left on the table. So we've won the, or pretty much won the team championship as well. Constructors championship, yeah, of course we won that, right. Replay time. This is coming at the final corner on lap 2. Let's see how sideways we get. So go completely over the curb. Oh, look at that. How the hell did we stay on? That was just crazy.
He's been able to impose a frantic pace on today's race, and now he and his mechanics are rightly going to party.
Right. We definitely need to party big time. We've got 2 races to go, guys. And then we are done. But I can relax. I can relax a little bit because we have wrapped up the title.
It's a weekend where everyone gave their all, but today these riders have shown that they had a little bit extra in the locker. The crowd is going wild, and finally they can enjoy this deserved moment of glory.
What a result. Seemed a bit of a lonely race to begin with. Well, for most of it. Those last 5 laps were incredible. There we go. Confirmation. We have won the title. Well, we already knew that anyway because the achievement came up. But there we go. Number 1. We have done it. Okay, right, leaderboards then. Let's look at Red Bull Rookies Cup. I don't think this has actually changed, but we'll go for it anyway. Salvador leading from Yuki Kuni in 2nd, Noguchi 3rd, Tate in 4th, and Dupas Squire in 5th place. Moto 3, Lorenzo Della Porta, a huge lead in that over Antonelli, Masia in 3rd, Canet 4th, and John McPhee in 5th place. Moto 2, 4 of them really close together. Only 4 of them can win it now. Marcel Schrotter is leading from Alex Marquez in 2nd, Baldassari 3rd, Luti 4th, and Bastianini in 5th place. That will go down to the wire. And MotoGP, I've now wrapped up with Dovizioso in 2nd, Rins in 4th, Marquez in... No, Rins in 3rd even, Marquez in 4th, and Crutchlow in 5th. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. And I shall see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to stay safe and wash your hands. See you.